important aspects in our lives. Thinking at the personal level and our relationships, they generally comprise or they sort of give us the feeling of either satisfaction or dissatisfaction, how we move across them. And to share beautiful thoughts on this topic, we have Sister Sneha with us. I invite Sister Sneha to the stage. Sister Sneha has been in touch with spiritual knowledge since childhood and has been practicing meditation for around the past 14 years now. After her graduation, she did her MA in social work and worked with various NGOs for around 4 years. And now she has dedicated her life to the services of the Brahma Kumaris for the past year. And she also conducts such talks at many places, corporates, offices, colleges, etc. And she will share insights on the topic, positive thinking for positive relationships. But as we began in the morning, now also we will have a silent meditation song, and after that we can continue with the session.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Teachers. Teachers, the ones who can build the dreams, the hopes, the aspirations, the beliefs of children. I think teachers have a storehouse of patience, of love, and we're so fortunate to have you here amongst us today. Thank you. At the same time, I think teachers are the ones who can mold the awareness of the child when the clay is so soft. And so it is such a huge responsibility. So first of all, let me congratulate all of you that you have the courage to take up this wonderful profession. Congratulations. It's not so easy. And देखा जाए तो भगवान को भी ये रोल मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंटली दिया गया है। कहते हैं गीता में जैसे कहा भगवान वच अर्जुन के प्रति ज्ञान अर्जित करने वाली आत्मा के प्रति भगवान ने शिक्षा दी। हमारे जितने भी पैगंबर होकर गए हैं, जीसस क्राइस्ट हो, प्रोफेट मोहम्मद हो, गुरु नानक जी हो, महावीर हो, they've all been teaching how to love, how to live in peace. तो ऐसे wonderful profession में हम हैं, जितना ऊंचा और जितना noble ये profession है, उतनी खुशी मुझे रोज होती है। Am I happy each day when I go to school? Each morning when I wake up, that I have to go and do such a wonderful, beautiful, happy task. Am I as happy? Let me ask myself honestly. You don't need to answer, but let me just ask myself. Am I that happy? एक बार एक माँ जो है अपने बच्चे को जगा रही थी, सवेरे 6:30 हो गए थे। She was saying, Raj, wake up, you've got to go to school. Raj is like, after some time I'm not feeling like getting up. थोड़ी देर के बाद माँ फिर से आती, Raj, उठो, you've got to go to school, it's getting late. He said, no, I don't feel like going, I just don't feel like going. I said, no, but you have to go. 5 मिनट के बाद फिर माँ आती, Raj, now it's high time. You just have to get up. He says, but I don't want to go. The teachers don't like me. The students also make fun of me. I just don't want to go. But the mother says, Raj, you have to go. You are the principal. So it's not just the children, man. What is happening that mornings become a little difficult? When we talk about happiness, see, here we're seeing that we've got to make ourselves get up. But there are people who are able to just be so enthusiastic every day, bring up innovations in their lives and just keep moving ahead despite problems. Whereas sometimes we see we're just not able to move forward. But what is positive thinking basically? Because see, usually it's not the work which gives us stress. We heard about stress so much. Do you think the amount of tasks that you have, the kind of tasks that you have is the thing that really gives you stress? No, because you had such beautiful hopes when you were studying, when you were preparing that this is the thing you're going to do. But it is something in the relationships. That even when we join a new job, we're so happy and we're so full of motivation. But then after a while, that motivation begins to become lower. Because we begin to know people more and then we find some strains in relationships. So how do we manage our relationships better? Even if it's, sometimes we say the system is not okay, the adequate resources are not there and so we're getting stressed. बट वी गेट स्ट्रेस्ड जब हम ये सोचते हैं कि फलाना व्यक्ति इस सिस्टम में जो है ठीक से कार्य नहीं कर रहा है इसलिए ये हो रहा है, या मैनेजमेंट रिसोर्सेज प्रोवाइड नहीं कर रही है इसलिए। अगर रिसोर्सेज कम हैं और कहीं हमें ये पता चलता है कि मैनेजमेंट ने पूरी कोशिश की है बट नथिंग इज वर्किंग आउट, वी डोंट फील सो स्ट्रेस्ड, वी एक्सेप्ट इट, isn't it? So somewhere it's the relationship factor which makes us a little uncomfortable then. But if I create such thoughts that things are not working and this is happening, people are not doing their responsibility well, तो ऐसे संकट या ऐसी फीलिंग्स अगर मेरे अंदर आती हैं तो कौन अफेक्ट हो रहा है? सबसे पहले और सबसे ज्यादा कौन अफेक्ट हो रहा है? I myself. If I am affected like this, it is going to affect my performance. And if it affects my performance, I am going to feel worse about myself. And so the cycle is going to continue like that. So we compare this with a life where we are constantly motivated, or some people who are constantly motivated. It's nothing but just adding energy at every step. And to move forward, what do we need to do? We need to let go of the past. If I want to move forward, I can't take that baggage along. If I want to build something new, I've got to see what I have with me rather than focusing on what I don't have. Only then can I build something new. So this is nothing but positive thinking. And as we get into the linkages between thinking and relationships, I'd first like to share a true incident, a very beautiful incident that happened in a teacher's life. And her name was Mrs. Thompson. She writes her story. She says she was teaching class 5. 5वीं कक्षा के बच्चे थे, पहला दिन था। मिसेस थॉमसन क्लास में गए, सभी बच्चों को वेलकम किया और उन्होंने ये कहा कि मैं आप सबको एक जैसा प्यार करती हूँ। लेकिन कहते समय भी थोड़ा सा अंदर था कि ऐसा तो होता नहीं है, इतना इक्वल तो नहीं है दृष्टि। और विशेष एक बच्चे के प्रति, there is this one child who sitting on the first bench in the corner, एकदम अनटाइडी था, एकदम ऐसे स्लम्पी होके बैठा हुआ था, क्लास में बिल्कुल इंटरेस्ट नहीं, दूसरे बच्चों के साथ भी बनती नहीं। जनरली देखा जाता था कि नहा के नहीं आया होगा तो स्मेल भी करता था। तो she didn't really like the child and his behavior. धीरे धीरे देखा कि इसको क्लास में भी इंटरेस्ट नहीं, not responding. Somewhere when she was checking his papers also, she felt a kind of strange amusement in just giving him big crosses and zeros. But then after a few months वो दिन आया जब स्कूल के रूल्स के हिसाब से उन्हें बच्चे के प्रीवियस रिकॉर्ड्स को देखना पड़ता था, टीचर्स ने जो लिखा है उसके बारे में। तो उन्होंने 4 साल पिछले 4 सालों के रिकॉर्ड्स जब टेडी, his name was टेडी, टेडी के रिकॉर्ड्स देखे, the first year's teacher had written, Teddy is a very smart boy. He has very good manners and is very intelligent. Gets along very well with other students. Second year's teacher writes, Teddy is intelligent, but he is tensed. His mother is keeping unwell, and the teacher needs to take more care. Third year, the teacher writes, Teddy has been fair, okay, but his mother's death has affected him a lot. And unless his father takes more care, probably the situation is going to get worse. Class 4, the teacher writes, Teddy is not responding very well to the teachings, to whatever is being taught. He is having problems in his relationship with other students. He is becoming more and more silent. In class 5, Mrs. Thompson knew what she was seeing, and she felt very bad about it. She thought she must do something about it. And just the next day, it was Teacher's Day, and all the children had brought some nicely wrapped gifts for Mrs. Thompson. And she felt a little embarrassed that Teddy had, but उसका जो gift था एकदम अजीब सा, wrapping भी ठीक नहीं था, कुछ भी नहीं था. And all the children were laughing and making fun of him because he doesn't know how to pack a gift. But Mrs. Thompson made everyone quiet. She said, no, he's brought this gift. She opened it right in front of everyone. और उसके अंदर से क्या निकला? एक ब्रेसलेट जिसमें से 3-4 स्टोन्स भी निकल रहे थे. पुराना कुछ ब्रेसलेट था. और एक परफ्यूम का बॉटल जो आधा खाली था. तो बच्चे और भी हंसे. She said, no, it's very beautiful. She wore the bracelet. She used the perfume. And she said, it's so beautiful. After all the children had gone, Teddy came up to her and said, thank you, ma'am. You smell just like how my mother used to. After he went, Mrs. Thompson cried for at least 1 hour. And that day she decided to quit teaching reading, writing and arithmetic, and she began to teach children. And she began to encourage Teddy. She just gave him more attention in class. She just encouraged him for whatever he did. She just helped his self-respect rise in front of other children. Whatever he did, she acknowledged it. She helped him move forward that way. And then, at the end of that year itself, he again became one of the smartest kids in the class. That 1 year. Next year, he went to next class and he did better in class 6. But at the end of 1 year, she found a chit on her table saying, ma'am, I did very well. I am almost first in class, but you are still the best teacher I ever had. After 4 years, he cleared his high school. Again, a chit came to Mrs. Thompson. Mrs. Thompson, I've had wonderful teachers. I'm doing very well, but you are still the best teacher of my life. And after a few years, again she got a note from Teddy saying that, ma'am, I've really done very well in life, but you are still the best teacher. And Nietzsche signed her Theodore N.D. And after a couple of years, he found this girl. By then his father had also passed away. He wrote to his teacher saying, ma'am, I'm getting married, but in the place that is reserved for the mother, I want you. Can you come? And she went. She went wearing what? That bracelet and that perfume. And she sat next to him. And at the end of the wedding, he hugged her and said, ma'am, thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for teaching me that I could make a difference. And Mrs. Thompson said, sorry child, you got it all wrong. You taught me that I could make a difference. I really didn't know how to teach until I met you. Yeah. And that's Theodore N.D. There may be many such people for whom their teachers have been the biggest inspiration in their life. Yeah? Lots of children, because they don't get that input from many other places. Yes, right?
टेंशन के बुक में ये लेसन है एकदम नाम का
है?
Okay, इंग्लिश मीडियम के टेंशन के बुक में 4th लेसन.
Great.
Rapid reader.
So many of you have gone through this story, yeah? But it's true. And truly, you also may know many such people in your lives who have kind of been able to become so strong in their lives because their teachers have either encouraged them just at the right time. And it's in childhood when the foundation pillars of our self-respect are built, isn't it? So, if we're doing such a beautiful task in our relationships, what did Mrs. Thompson do? What were the few things that she did that strengthened this relationship and strengthened the child? Can we just, yes?
Love.
She took an initiative, yes? She gave love. Yes.
She changed her approach.
She changed her approach. Very true. Very nice.
She did not try to change the child.
Huh. She
didn't try to change him.
Huh. But first she changed herself. Yes. Beautiful. Very nice. She believed in him. She began to have faith in his abilities. Yes. Anything else? She acknowledged him. Yes. His efforts. So if you see the few things that were done, as all of you said, she took an initiative to change herself, change her approach, acknowledge him. The first thing she tried to do, she went through the past records. So what happened? She understood him. She understood him. So she could accept him. Initially, she was not able to accept him. Why is the child like this? Why is he being? Why? Takes us away from acceptance. So she was able to accept. So the initiative involved acceptance, understanding. Then she identified the need. What was the need? How much is the capacity? Yeah? And then she gave love. She gave whatever was in her capacity. She didn't have to work on him every year, no? She didn't have to give really some extra hours of effort also. She just had to do some things while she was in class and with the other children and in interaction with him. And then that changed a lot of things. Huh? So these few things we need to do. As all of you said, she changed her approach. There's a beautiful saying that most of the times, take you to this paper. The way we see the problem is the problem. Many of the time. Isn't it? And then the solution also lies in that. If we see it differently, we find another solution. Let me give you one more true example. True incident rather. This is again in another country. There was a school where they wanted their children, to be in the highest ranks in the city. But they had all kinds of children. So what they did was every year, as per the marks of the previous year, they would identify the most brilliant kids and then, as per grades actually, and then put them in a separate class and then give more attention and everything to those children. एक बार क्या हुआ? एक साल में कंप्यूटर ऑपरेटर की कुछ तो एरर से the A class, which was supposed to be the brilliant class, उसको C क्लास की हेडिंग मिल गई जो डलस्ट क्लास था और C क्लास को A क्लास का हेडिंग मिल गया. Nobody in the school knew about it. Nobody. And then when school started, teachers went to A class thinking these are the most brilliant kids, and went to C class thinking these are not so good. Now in A class, the children were not responding as much as the teachers expected. But the teachers said, no. We still have to, I think something is wrong in our teaching. We have to try and do something about it. And they did something more and they tried. And these children performed excellently well, as expected. The most brilliant kids. And C class children were okay. Not very bad, but not very good as well. After the results were out of the first exam, someone discovered this. कि C class को A class का नाम मिला और A class को C class. And all the teachers were amazed. They said this was supposed to be the dull class, लेकिन they have performed as well as the brilliant class because of the approach of the entire school towards that class. And this is true. So the way we see the problem many times is different. So that's where we need to start. Let me ask you now, out of these two statements, which one do you feel is better? When I do well, I will be happy, and let me extend it a little. When I do this work well, I will be happy, and when I'm happy, I'll do this work well. many like the second one? Most. And how many like the first one? Like both. Okay, both, nothing is wrong, but which one you like better? Some are saying first, some are saying second. Those who say first, may I ask you, why do you like the first one better? Why do you like the first one better? Because you've done something good and you feel happy. Until you have finished it, how you are going to feel? Huh? None of them is wrong. But if I say, when I finish this, I'm going to feel happy. Until I finish it, how am I going to feel? कब खत्म होगा, पूरा हो जाए, तो मैं relax हो जाऊँ. Isn't it? Huh? What is that energy then? It's impatience. And if it's the second one, when I'm happy, I will do well. Huh? There's no two ways about it. If I'm happy, if I have happy energy, positive energy, both are good. Yes, I can hear something. Both are important. But being happy doesn't mean I become lazy. No. It's in happiness and enthusiasm that we do innovative things and better ways of doing things. Similarly, there's a second one. When I find a solution, I will be enthusiastic. Or when I'm enthusiastic, I will find a solution. We are saying we like the second. Most of us are saying. I know that some are saying first. But don't you like the second one as well? You like it. Many of us are liking the second one. Just imagine yourself doing it. Which will give you a better feeling? That you are happy as you are doing the task and after you complete it? Or you are happy only after you complete the task? Both, na? You want to enjoy the process and the result. We like the second one. But we are in which state usually? I must tell you many times I am also in the first state. Okay. But I am making a lot of efforts to be in the second state. It happens with all of us. But how do we change to the second state? In the first state, we are making an external thing the trigger for our happiness. That when this happens, I will be happy. But in the second one, I am taking responsibility for my happiness. That I will be happy and I will pass on that energy to everything that I do. So how can I be happy and I be enthusiastic by myself without depending on anything else? Based on my thoughts. And that is why positive thinking. So happiness is actually a daily decision. Do I want to be happy today? No one can stop me from being happy. Isn't it? Yeah? Because we are human beings. We are the awareness. And it's our decision of how we want to be. So, do all of us want to take this decision? That we want to be happy?
Yes.
Huh? We have to be happy, we must be happy, or we want to be happy? Want to be happy. Just think of it, and just feel it when you're saying it. I must be happy. I want to be happy. English grammar class should हो गया. How many English teachers here? See, let me give you an example. आपने Stephen Covey का नाम सुना? जिन्होंने 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He is also a teacher. One of the students came to him and said, "Sir, मुझे आज जल्दी जाने देना क्लास से. Because I have to go for practice, tennis practice on the team."
Who's telling who?
Student is telling teacher. Okay. Now the teacher says, "Do you have to go?" So yes sir, I have to go. So the professor says, "Think about it. What will happen if you don't go?" So he says, 3 दिन बाद game है, final game है. If I don't go for practice, I'll be kicked out of the team. I want to be on the team. I want to perform well. So he said, so you want to go or you have to go? So he said, I want to go. So I have to or I must. Must is still an answer. I have to is like a pressure, huh? As if something else is pressurizing me. But actually I want to. I'm choosing to. And when I say I choose to, I want to, just look at the freedom it is giving me. That I have decided, nothing else is pressurizing me. Isn't it? It's a simple word. It's my choice. But it gives a lot of freedom and a lot of, blockages up. So how many of us want to be happy every day now? All of us. Finish, clap forward. And but still, but still some things creep up, no? Things creep up. So how do we be prepared for all of those things? Here again, for ourselves as well and for others, if we want to bring the change in ourselves and for others, there's a beautiful saying that we come across: teaching others is best done with love. When the heart is understood, the mind opens. So you all have experienced when you have a very good rapport with a class, they are very open to listen to you. They may talk, they may do masti and everything, but they love you. So when you ask them to do something, they will listen. Okay? So what is more important for me in the long term, that my rapport and my connection with the class is truly respectful and loveful. That I don't change that. Because children, more than listening, remember what they see and what they hear. Since you're teachers, I think this piece of information will really help a lot. There's a lot of research that has been done into memory, and I think some of you must be already knowing it, that we remember only 10% of what we read, of what we see. Of what we hear, we remember about 20%. Of what we see, about 30%. If we are seeing and hearing something both at the same time, like an audio-visual thing, 50% only. What we say, we remember 75%. And what we do, we remember 90%. Yeah? That is why the TV has so much effect on the child. And when we do, like in the morning also, Shreya then will say, we tell them, please don't shout, and we shout. What are they going to hear and understand, or see and understand? There's another saying which goes, what you are shouts so loudly in my ears that I can hardly hear what you say. Isn't it? So, मेरा प्रत्यक्ष स्वरूप जो उधर दिख रहा है बच्चों के सामने, वो उनके लिए सबसे बड़ी टीचिंग है. So, whatever the matter, even if they are not listening, my stability, my peace, my respectful way of feeling, my royal nature, if that is stable, the students are also going to mirror that activity slowly. So even if it takes a little bit of time, I think it's worth the patience. So what goes into positive relationships? After the story, we saw these few things. But relationships को लेते हुए पहले हम थिंकिंग को थोड़ा समझ लेते हैं, क्योंकि आप सभी ने बहुत ओपनली एक्सेप्ट किया कि हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, हमें अपनी थिंकिंग को इम्प्रूव करना है. तो थिंकिंग क्या है उसको थोड़ा समझ करके then we'll come back to the aspect of relationships. The first and most important thing, that thought is energy. बिजली, पानी, गैस, ये भी एनर्जी. हम कितना ध्यान रखते हैं that these should be used properly, no wastage. लेकिन मन की एनर्जी, थॉट एनर्जी, which is the most powerful energy in the world, उसको हम कितना ध्यान देते हैं? सोचिए जरा. And why is it the most powerful energy? बहुत सिंपल चीज है. These physical energies, the sun, the electricity, and all these physical energies, can they think for themselves? No. Can they decide for themselves? Can Mr. Sun one day decide कि आज मैं इंडिया पे चमकूंगा, कल मैं चाइना पे चमकूंगा, 2 दिन मैं यूएस से छुट्टी ले लेता हूँ? Can the sun decide? Can electricity decide how much it should go in one house and how much it should go into another? No, it can't harness itself. It can't decide its direction. So all these physical energies then are directed and harnessed by whom? By conscient energies. Energies which are aware of themselves. Energies who can think for themselves. Energies who can decide. So we are what? We are conscient energies. And everything else is physical energy. इसको हम जड़ और चेतन बोलते हैं. तो हम चेतना हैं, चैतन्य शक्तियाँ हैं. ये शरीर भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट है तो जड़ है, फिजिकल एनर्जी है. जबकि हम इस शरीर को चलाने वाली चैतन्य शक्ति. Isn't it? We say my hand. We don't say I the hand. We say my body, not I the body. Isn't it? And so my is something that I possess, and I is different from the mind. So, like for example, किसी का एक्सीडेंट हो जाए, उसको अगर हॉस्पिटल ले जाते हैं, for example, मिस्टर शर्मा, कोई है इधर मिस्टर शर्मा? नहीं ना? तो बहुत सीरियस एक्सीडेंट हो गया, उनको हॉस्पिटल में ले गए. डॉक्टर सेज पेशेंट को ऑपरेशन थिएटर में ले जाओ, या मिस्टर शर्मा को ऑपरेशन थिएटर में ले जाओ. Suppose, unfortunately, he passes away. And then, after 20 minutes, the doctor comes out and tells his relatives, Mr. Sharma को ले जा सकते हैं? Will he say that? क्या कहेंगे? अभी 20 minutes पहले तो मिस्टर शर्मा थे ना? Okay, he can say patient को ले जा सकते हैं. नहीं? Patient तो थे ना? But no. What did they say? Body. अभी मिस्टर शर्मा, अभी पेशेंट, and अभी body. Where is the actor gone? Costume is lying there. और उनके जो relatives होंगे, कोई फोन करके उनको बताएंगे कि चाचा जी चले गए, अभी तो उधर ही पड़े हैं. चले क्यों गए? कौन चला गया? जो चेतना थी. चाचा जी reminds you of someone? So what does it mean that the actor, the person who was playing that role is no more, right? चेतना किसी का नाम है क्या? ठीक है. So this is something really important to understand, क्योंकि हम अभी तक अपने आप को ये शरीर समझते आए हैं. But just understand how confusing it is, because the body is something I possess and I'm using to play a role. But I am something really beyond the body. If I think I am the body, then my capacities are limited to the capacity of the body. But if I know that I am beyond the body and I have unlimited potential, then my potential opens up. For example, if I ask you for a moment, कुछ क्षणों के लिए आप ये सोच लीजिए कि आप ये ड्रेस है जो आपने पहनी है, कुछ क्षणों के लिए. Just imagine, even if I think that way, then what will happen? मैं 5 मीटर लंबी हूँ, मैं सफेद हूँ, इस पे दाग लग गया तो मुझ पे दाग लग गया, ये फट गया तो मैं फट गई. Just imagine how faulty that is. And all through life we say these kind of statements. मैं गोरी, मैं काली, मैं overweight, मैं बीमार, जबकि मेरा शरीर काला, शरीर गोरा, शरीर overweight, पर मैं I'm something absolutely beautiful and powerful and having amazing potential. Isn't it? So the awareness with which we are living each day, and thought is the vehicle of our energy actually. We are that energy inside, we have a lot of potential, but how do we make use of that potential? कहते हैं ना, आप सभी साइंस में भी सिखाते होंगे ना, potential energy, kinetic energy and all of this. That is for physical. It's closely related to the spiritual. अंदर energy है, पर उस energy को हम बाहर कैसे लाते? Through our thoughts. So this energy, what is positive thinking, is simply adding energy to energy. Let me tell you a few statements. Just observe yourself what is happening to your energy. I say, why does this happen to me always? That when I'm almost succeeding, one thing goes off and then I fail. This is always the case with me. I think my luck is bad. And most people don't understand this about me. Nobody understands. Nobody sees the effort I am putting. And I always have to face criticism. What is happening to our energy level if I go on and on and on like this? It increases or decreases? Decreases. Immediately you can feel it, isn't it? And on the other hand, if I say, oh beautiful, challenges are going to take me ahead. Yeah? What is not working now, that is going to be the point of my success tomorrow, because I am going to work on that. Okay? And people will understand if I try to explain more clearly, if I have more clarity in the way I explain. Okay? And okay, they are not behaving well, maybe she has a problem. I'll try and understand what her problem is. What is happening to her energy? Inner energy? Huh? You have been here for a few hours today. How do you find your energy levels? Higher, right? Because of the positivity thoughts. It's just...
Control mind.
Hanji?
How to control mind.
Yes, we'll go ahead on this. So, positive thinking is, he was asking how to control the mind. Yeah? We'll take over that a few minutes ahead. Positive thinking is just moving ahead. And when we are not in positive thinking, we are like moving ahead and then again thinking about it. हाँ ऐसा करना चाहिए, बहुत अच्छी बात, पर नहीं हुआ तो, किसी का support नहीं मिला तो, ऐसा हो गया तो, we are taking one step ahead and 2 or 3 steps behind, weakening our own thought, isn't it? So our mind can only move towards something. So it is said we gravitate in the direction of our dominant thoughts. How to understand this? So that, can 2 of you come forth on the stage, please? Any 2 volunteers? Anyone else? Beautiful. इतना जल्दी रिस्पॉन्स मुझे किसी से नहीं आपका नाम संदीप सिंह. अच्छा, बीना जी, आप एक आप एक शास्त्रपट हैं. आपको अपने मन में कोई एक ऐसी वस्तु सोच लेनी है जो आपको चाहिए, किसी को बताना है, मुझे नहीं बताना. सोचिए, इधर अच्छा इधर ही करेंगे. और संदीप जी, संदीप भाई, आप एक शॉपकीपर हैं. अभी ना जन आपके पास आए हैं, वो केवल हाँ या ना में जवाब देंगे. आपको उनको ऑप्शंस देने हैं कि आपको ये चाहिए क्या, ये चाहिए क्या चाहिए. She will answer yes or no. Okay? give you a couple of minutes. You can start.
आपको क्या चाहिए? बनाना चाहिए, कागज चाहिए, फर्नीचर, बेडशीट, डायमंड नेकलेस, रिंग, बैंगल्स चाहिए, वॉच, साड़ी, मोबाइल, रिचार्ज कराना है, लिपस्टिक चाहिए,
चलो आप लोग तो बहुत ब्रिलियंट हो, बहुत फास्ट कर लिए। फिर संदीप जी जब वो एक भी बात को हाँ नहीं कह रहे थे, आपको कैसा लग रहा था? क्या? ओके, अगर ये और 5 मिनट चलता तो why we did this exercise. Many a times we keep talking to ourselves. कहीं मैं इस बात में फेल ना हो जाऊँ, कहीं ये ऐसा ना हो जाए, कहीं मेरे संबंध न बिगड़ जाए, कहीं लोग ऐसा ना सोच लें. We're constantly telling ourselves what we don't want to happen. तो मन क्या कहता है शॉपकीपर की तरह, भाई ये तो बता जैसे चाहिए क्या, जैसे आप सभी भी उनको हेल्प कर रहे हैं, ऐसे जीवन में भी कई लोग फिर हमें बहुत कुछ बताना शुरू कर देते हैं. Isn't it? Lot of people try to advise us, guide us in a lot of things because we are not clear about what we want, and our mind is actually a very powerful resource, which our mind is the architect of the world. जब तक ह्यूमन माइंड में कोई बात आती नहीं है, तब तक ह्यूमन क्रिएशन होती नहीं है ना, कोई भी बात की क्रिएशन नहीं होती है. So the mind is where the blueprint happens first. And you will have noticed the mind thinks in pictures, not in words. If I say school, are you going to see SCHOOL, or are you going to see the school? If I say peacock, you're going to see PEOCOCK. You're going to see the picture. So the mind thinks in pictures, and that is why we gravitate in the direction of our dominant thoughts. The picture that we have created for ourselves, the mind takes our entire life energy towards that picture. So when a child says, I don't want to fail, I hope I don't fail. So what is the picture the mind is creating? The word is fail. So the picture is fail. The picture is of fail. And no का कोई picture नहीं होता. I don't want to, उसका कोई picture नहीं होता. So don't want to fail, but the picture you're creating is of failure, of fear, and you're moving in that direction. So instead, what should be the grammar of my thoughts? I want to succeed. And then the mind will ask more focused questions. You want to pass? By how much? Then it will be more, okay, first class, distinction, whatever. And then I have created, as soon as I create that picture, immediately the other steps also begin to fall in place. So this is the first step, even in relationships. इसमें ये बात ठीक नहीं है, इसमें ये कमी है, इसमें ये कमी है, इसमें ये कमी है. पर हम चाहते क्या हैं? What would we like to see in that person? What would we like to see in our relationship? Do we picturize that? Do we visualize that? And do I remain the same every day? No. Am I static every day? So other people also will remain static every day? No, no. So can I have that same faith in others also? That human energy has the power to change itself. Yeah? So this is applicable to all kinds of relationships. Even in the case of that brilliant and dull class. When the teacher saw them as a brilliant class, expected them to perform brilliantly, they did it. Isn't it? So when I am going to ask for a holiday, पहले से ही अगर मैंने सोच लिया SMS भेज दिया मैंने, वो SMS से पहले ये SMS पहुंच जाएगा. Why? क्यों नहीं मिलने वाला? क्योंकि teacher, the principal, whoever is responsible for giving me the holiday, prioritizes school more than teacher. ये belief हो गया है ना? Then when I go and approach the principal, what is the energy I am carrying? Energy of expecting a no. So I won't even present my matter very nicely. I won't be able to clearly present my case also because expect ही किया है. और फिर अगर वो हो जाता है, फिर क्या होता है? नहीं. कहा था ना मैंने तुमको. But why not a fresh perspective? We would like to wear new clothes every day. But a perspective, we can make it fresh. When we watch TV, we wait for a new episode. Isn't it? We wait, आज क्या होगा? आज कौन change होगा थोड़ा? ऐसे ही रोज हमारे जीवन में भी नया एपिसोड है ना. तो इतना थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम होता है कि हम अपना रोल अच्छे से प्ले करने के बदले दूसरे की स्क्रिप्टिंग करने की कोशिश करते हैं. इसने ऐसा करना चाहिए, उसने ऐसा करना चाहिए. पर दूसरे कुछ भी रोल प्ले करें, मेरा रोल क्या मैं अच्छे से अच्छा प्ले कर सकती. दूसरे गुस्सा दे या जेलसी दे या अच्छाई दे, एप्रिसिएशन दे, जो भी दे, पर क्या मेरे शॉप में केवल अच्छी क्वालिटी गुड्स है या मेरे पास भी डिफेक्टिव गुड्स है? What would I like to give out? And secondly, how do I want to keep the temperature of my headquarters? हेड ऑफिस में, हेडक्वार्टर में कैसा टेम्परेचर चाहिए? देखो बाहर अगर गर्मी होती है, पोल्यूशन होता है, हम तुरंत घर में, ऑफिस में या कमरे में जाके AC, फैन जला देते हैं. बाहर कुछ भी होता रहे, मुझे तो चाहिए बिकॉज आई वॉन्ट टू परफॉर्म एफिशिएंटली. तो बाहर लोगों का बिहेवियर, सिस्टम जैसा भी, मुझे अपने अंदर कैसा एनवायरनमेंट है? स्टेबल, कूल, काम. And if we want to do it, we really can do it. So this is the first thing. There are only 3 things about thoughts I want to share with you. Very, very important. Thought is energy. My thoughts create my destiny. Nothing else creates my destiny. My thoughts, the quality of my thoughts. There's a beautiful saying, just read it. So a thought reap an action, so an action reap a habit, so a habit reap a character, so a character reap a destiny. So whatever I have today is a sum total of what has happened in the past. And maybe there is still something waiting to come later. So it's okay. But what am I doing today? Am I just thinking, मेरे पास ये क्यों नहीं है, ऐसे संबंधी क्यों नहीं, मेरे संबंध में ये क्यों नहीं है? या am I seeing what I have today with me and what best can I make of it today? So that is how we create our own destiny. So the better the quality of the seeds, the more beautiful is my garden going to be. Because I have to sit in that garden and eat the fruits tomorrow. Is this? So how do I improve the quality of my seeds? Thoughts की qualities कैसी है, ये हम थोड़ा सा समझें. For that, today, can I ask you to be students, like how your students do a little bit of work? You have a book and a pen? Yes. You can either write or you can say it verbally. You have to do a simple exercise. You have to make sentences. I'll give you words. Okay, very simple. You may just say it also, even if you don't want to write. You can be quick. Shall I give you the first word? Never mind. You can even say it. You don't need to write. The first word is, and you've got to say it to me. Huh? The first is pen. Pen. I like fountain pen. I write with a pen. Okay? I don't have a pen. My father gifted me a pen. Wow. Okay. The pen is mightier than the sword.
I always keep a pen.
I always keep a pen. Very good. Yes. This is my golden pen. Golden, you mean to say a lucky kind of pen? And just a minute. The pen has great power. Very good. Anything else?
This is my favorite pen.
Yes, very good. This is my favorite pen. That was said by someone. Pen is my? Yes, we got that. Okay. See, we've got some kinds of sentences. Pen. This is my pen. These are basic facts. Okay. Pen is mightier than the sword is a positive statement. Yeah, because you're talking about the strength of a pen. You're looking at the quality, the value of a pen. Someone else also said here, pen has great power. Okay, again, you're looking at the value. Some people said this is my favorite pen and it's giving you a good feeling, but it is still a fact, an ordinary thought. Now, there is something called elevated thoughts also. Let's see if you can get it through the next word. The next word is school. School. Just say what comes. Any statement. School is a place to grow. Very nice. School is second home. School is a temple. School is a temple of knowledge. What else? School is creativity. School So school is the first step towards knowledge. School is to get exposure. So a lot of positive thoughts coming. Looking at the value of school. And my school is on the hill. This is a fact. And
School is a second home.
school is a second home. Beautiful.
School is ahead. Go
I
slow.
love my...
School is ahead. Go slow.
innovative sentence.
Innovative, yes. It's an innovative thought. And it's truly nice to stupid everyone laughs. So we talked about positive statements, but when someone says, I love school, it's about giving an energy, about doing something. That is an elevated thought. Yeah? When I'm saying pen is mightier than the sword, it is positive. But I will use the pen for a noble cause or something like that will be an elevated thought. Yeah? When we use the positivity to say, I will do something about it, that becomes an elevated, empowered thought. Because along with positivity, it also has more power to put you into action. Suppose someone would have said, schools are deteriorating, school quality is reducing. It maybe in some ways it is true, but that is a negative statement. How will I make it positive?
School is a temple of learning.
Yes, we say all these things, but if there is some weakness in our school, some limitation in our school, if I just say that this is bad about the school, it's cribbing, yes. But if I say, how can I make it a positive statement? My school needs to improve on this thing. That would be a more positive statement, isn't it? And I will do so and so thing to help in this improvement. That is an elevated. These were simple words. Now let me give you a word which should be a little challenge to make positive. Are you suggesting someone? No. Okay. Shall I give you the word?
Yes.
Insult. Insult. Don't insult me. Okay. What else? Try to create positive statements. And it is not right to insult anyone. Okay.
It is
Can you,
improvement
but
to
just
insult
see, even without applying that category, even by listening to the statement, look at the energy you have inside and you know whether it's positive, negative, what is calling. Don't insult me. It is not right to insult anyone. What else?
Let God give good thoughts to those who insult me.
Let God give good thoughts to those who insult me. Feel the energy inside. Yes, sir.
Gentlemen avoid insulting others.
Gentlemen avoid insulting others. Yes.
No one can insult you but yourself.
No one can insult me but yourself, but myself. Yes.
Let an insult help you grow.
Let an insult help you grow. Just feel the energy levels when you listen to these statements. Yes. You are converting them. Sanjay?
I believe in appreciation rather than insult.
I will believe in appreciation rather than insult. Just saying don't insult me. I'm not. We're just thank you for giving all these statements. We're just looking at it like an observer. By just saying don't insult me, it has a slight tinge of helplessness because you're trying to control someone else's behavior, na? Which is a little difficult to do. But the other statements that you use, we're talking about some of the other alternatives. Someone said, I will, some days ago someone said, I will appreciate instead of insulting. So let God give good thoughts to someone who insults me. So you're having something good in return. So similarly, here we are talking about quality of thoughts. In the whole day we have how many thoughts? Someone saying 60,000, but it's thousands, no? So imagine how many seeds we are sowing each day for our life. So can I, at least every couple of hours, just take a few seconds within myself and see currently what is the quality of my thought. Can we do it right now? What is the quality of my thought? Are you able to watch your thought? Feel what is going on inside your mind? Yeah? And just by observing what happens, they will slow down. Someone asked how to control the mind, isn't it? The simple method, SOS. SOS call होता है ना? Emergency call. This is, yes. So here it is, standing, observing and steering. Standing, observing and steering. Steering. See, when you have to slow down or take a U-turn with a car, you have to slow it down first. Get it in control, in your grip, and then you can steer it. Isn't it? Similarly, if you want to control your thoughts, you know it. When they are negative, how do they come? Very fast. एक इधर से उधर से किधर से किधर से, and then make you restless. When they waste thoughts, negative thoughts is something that you, when you're thinking about, toxic thoughts, negative thoughts. Toxic are actually you want bad for someone. Yeah. As if internally none of us wants anything bad to happen to anyone, but somewhere there's so much of feeling of revenge or something that you are thinking bad for someone. And that is toxic because it releases toxic chemicals in our own bodies. And in our minds as well, of course. Negative is where we're looking at the disadvantage of situations or limitations and weaknesses all the time. And it disempowers me also. Because just imagine if I think this world is in a mess and this country is going through burglars and my school is also not so good. If I keep thinking of these thoughts, who is becoming weak? I. And if I keep thinking, okay, what is possible to do? What is in my control? How can we build upon this? I'm going to move ahead and progress. Yeah, so that is positive. Waste is, which is, where we're just using our thoughts, but it's of no use to me. Like what other people are doing sometimes, many times those are waste thoughts. Thinking too much about the past or too much into the future and worrying about it. Waste thoughts. When you have too much of waste in your bag, purana saman, what happens? Feel heavy, na? So waste thoughts also make us feel heavy. Ordinary thoughts, आज ये करना. Right thinking, looking at things in the right magnitude. So sometimes we say, oh, she said this, it is awful, horrible. What does it mean? हम उसको awfulize कर रहे हैं. One word, it's one statement. Okay, she said this. That's her perspective. But how we take it to extremes, उसका magnitude बढ़ा देते हैं. So right thinking is looking at things just as they are. Then positive thinking is then looking at what is possible, what is the advantage, what can we take forward out of it. And elevated, as we understood, is then taking a determined statement about it, what we will do about it. So elevated and positive thoughts are going to add to our energy. They will be slow, gradual. Each thought will have power. Negative is going to be fast, and waste is going to make us feel very heavy. So even by how you're feeling inside, you will notice whether your thoughts are okay, taking you forward, or leakage hai kahin na kahin. And then you can take the turn. What is standing, observing and steering? See, sometimes when a child, one or two children are doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and you just stand and stare at them, observe them, and they will become really conscious. क्यों देख रहे हैं? हम कुछ गलत तो नहीं कर रहे हैं? They will slow down. Similarly, the mind is like a child. You have to be kind to the mind. Push it, it will not listen. So just stand and observe. It will slow down. Once it slows down, then you can slowly take it in your control and say, this is not how I want to think. This is how I want to think. I want to think this. Because there is a lot of influence of different things on our mind, not just ourselves. what we hear, what we see, what we read, a lot of things. So production चल रहा है, पर आपको जो थोड़ा अच्छा लगता है उसी को रखो, बाकी को जानो. So that is standing, observing and steering. And the third point about thoughts is, something more about positive thinking, then we go to the third point. What is positive thinking? It's not काल्पनिक thinking or imaginative thinking. अच्छा अच्छा होगा, ऐसा नहीं. But three things: solutions based, which means I see what is possible, what I can do rather than what I can't. Value focused, किसमें क्या अच्छा है जो हम आगे ले जा सकते हैं. And choice conscious. We remember that in every situation you have a choice. So this is positive thinking. And the third point, the next one is that I can choose my thoughts and so my feelings. No one is responsible for my feelings. Is it right if I say, you hurt me? Is it right? No? You hurt me. Rather, if I say, you said this and I felt hurt, that's okay. You said this, you are responsible for what you said, and I am responsible for how I felt. But this was the cause and effect. So that person gets a feedback, not a blame. And it makes a lot of difference then. At least I have tried it day in and day out in my life, and I found it makes a lot of difference. Because in the process, I am saying you hurt me, and that is going to hurt the person. Again. Yeah. So I am responsible for my feelings, because you understood very well in the first class, I think, that our thoughts generate our feelings. The situations may exist, but I choose my response. There's a beautiful prayer that says, Dear Lord, give me the courage to change the things that I can and I ought to change. Give me the patience to accept the things that I cannot change. And give me the wisdom to know the difference between both things. What is it I can change and what is it that is out of my control. But you will see, it's a beautiful thing कि हमारा एक सर्कल ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंस होता है और हमारा सर्कल ऑफ कंसर्न. जितना मैं कर सकती हूँ मैं करती रहूँ ना, तो मेरा सर्कल ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंस बहुत बढ़ जाता है. I'll be able to influence people. So these are the three things about thoughts that we can apply very beautifully to all aspects of our life and also to relationships. So thought creates feeling, feeling affects our performance, and then as for that performance again strengthens our belief, and then again creates thought. Think about this later. So we go back to those 4 points that we thought after Mrs. Thompson's story. Yeah? The first thing was understanding. Now we just apply what we understood about thoughts to these 4 things. Understanding. See, first to understand, and then to be understood. Yeah? See, the 2 people are sitting on tracks. The tracks, do they meet? No. Parallel, always. Each of us is unique. We all have a different historical background, context, everything. So we will think differently. We are unique, we will think differently. But we are open to understand each other. We are open to understand different perspectives. And also to let go a little of our thought and ideas. Because if we have to work in cooperation, कुछ उसका कुछ मेरा मिल करके कुछ नया बनता है. So first, instead of me thinking, in the victimitis mode, nobody understands me, victimitis progress, the victim. Instead, let me seek to first understand. And how do we understand something? Unless we talk, we share, we encourage people to talk. And when we listen to them, and we listen to them with an intention of listening, not having already the answer in mind. Okay? And when we look at the parallel tracks, it shows us that many times we can agree to disagree also. Isn't it? Yeah? You have been on this issue, this is your perspective, this is my perspective. Sorry, this time I don't agree. But दूसरे मुद्दों पर हो सकता है हमारी बने। एक मुद्दे का डिसएग्रीमेंट दूसरे मुद्दे पर नहीं लागू है। And that also helps our relationship a lot. Because what happens, जब अनबन होती है तो हम रिलेशनशिप को ही जैसे निग्लेक्ट कर देते हैं। नहीं, we don't think the same. We don't think the same on this matter, not necessarily on all matters. And then according to authority, according to hierarchy, they can make decisions if necessary. So sometimes, we may feel something is against my principles, against my values. So I can go and tell also that, sorry, I can't do this. But we can be assertive. But if we take responsibility for our choices and our feelings. Isn't it? So one is seek to understand. Second is acceptance. Acceptance. In psychology, they say when you're interacting with someone, it can be either of four modes. One, you must have heard this, yes. Also studied it probably. I'm okay, you're not okay, that's a superiority. I'm not okay, you're okay, inferiority. खुश करने की कोशिश करेंगे हमेशा। I'm not okay, you're not okay. दुनिया ही खराब है, खत्म कर, terrorist mentality. And I'm okay, you're good. Yeah? We've understood it. So let me see in every relationship whether I'm applying it. And if we remember that everyone is a soul playing a role. That is the most beautiful level of relationship we can have with any person, whether elder or younger. The age, the position, the class, the religion, everything is applicable to the role, the body. Whereas the person whom I am interacting with is a soul. One mother used to come here to the Brahma Kumaris. She practiced something for a while and she got great results. She's telling her 8-year-old child, she says, when I look at him as a soul and talk to him, I don't have to repeat anything more than once. He understands. Because that level of respect you're keeping with that child. Because the soul you don't know, na? It may have been Gandhiji a couple of births ago. It could be any person. It's such a beautiful energy, the creation of God. So if I remember that, then I will also have a lot of faith in the potential of that child to change tomorrow, to bring some improvement in their future. It's not just child, but everyone in our life. Then identify the need and capacity. When I know this difference, even in homes we feel, कितना expectation है, कब तक expectation fulfill करने का, कितना करने का, grown up children को किन बातों में support करने का, या they should be allowed to do themselves, or they should be told they've got to do it themselves. So then, if we understand and we are aware of that difference of soul and role, we will be able to make this decision very easily. Because physical responsibility आपके एक level तक होती है जो limited है. उसको आपने physically strong भी बनाना है, उसको help भी करना है, फिर वो limited responsibility है. जबकि soul की level पे आप unlimited दे सकते हैं. प्यार है, शांति है, खुशी है, आप unlimited दे सकते हैं. Because you're just giving and that is going to empower the person. But you can be strict without getting angry. You can be straight without losing love. You can say, child, I love you, and so I'm not going to do your homework for you. Isn't it? I love you, and so I want you to help a little in housework. You become independent tomorrow. So our energy is going to create trust in the relationship. Even if for that moment the person feels my mother is very bad, is not helping me. Yeah? But we know when the child is going to get a nice remark for that drawing, it's going to say thank you, Mama. Because they did it themselves. So, this difference, this awareness helps us in identifying the need and capacity. Raise their self-esteem, most important. Most important. Today, the one thing that I think is a great, what do you call it, scarcity in the entire world is self-esteem. With all adults, with all children. And that is why we are looking outside for appreciation, for attention. So use every opportunity to raise the child's self-esteem. And can you give me some ideas on how we can raise self-esteem? Some ideas.
Motivation.
Appreciation. Motivation. Encouragement. These are the do's. Huh? And allowing them to do some things by themselves. And the don'ts? What are the don'ts?
And give them space to think.
Criticism. Feedback देना चाहिए? Feedback देना चाहिए. Criticism. And what are the other don'ts? Don't humiliate. Yes, okay. One very big don't. And yes. First. Very beautiful. Sister saying give feedback on their task, not on the person. Okay. One big don't for self-esteem.
Don't highlight the negative aspect.
Don't highlight a negative aspect. One thing, don't compare. Yes. Isn't it? We also didn't like when if our parents or teachers would compare it. It's a beautiful thing that a rose never tries to be a jasmine. A jasmine never tries to be a marigold. Each one has its own beauty, its own fragrance, and can bring it out. It's okay to show. We can tell them, you see this child, his work is good because of this aspect. And if you do it, you too will be able to achieve it. And I'm sure all of you can also do it. If you're reinforcing faith in them, probably they will not see it as a threat or as a competition. So, a couple of things. How to offer encouragement. Their encouragement. Mostly we say catch them doing something wrong. But here, make every effort. Jesus Christ has said, man will have to give an account of every good word that he failed to speak. So catch them doing something right and make an effort. Okay, even when we encourage, sometimes children have so much inferiority that they're not able to accept it. So what are the steps? Simple things. Be sincere, genuine. जब देना है तभी देना है. Be specific. तुमने ये काम अच्छा किया. मैं तो सोचता हूँ तो बोलने के लिए बोल रहे हैं तुमने अच्छा. ये काम में ये speciality थी. Identify the quality. This shows your commitment, or this shows your sincerity, or this shows your creativity. Show them the quality inside. And beware of spoilers. Spoilers is, suppose हमने किसी को कहा कि आपने इतना अच्छा खाना बनाया आज, रोज ऐसा बनाना तो कितना अच्छा होगा. That is a spoiler. And how to offer feedback. Very important. Sometimes we think so much. Very simple steps. I check my own intention. Why do I want to give the feedback? उसको दिखाने के लिए मैंने बोला था, किया नहीं, या उसको कुछ टिट-पॉट देने के लिए, सब कुछ दिल से व्यक्ति को improvement कराने के लिए. So I check my own intention first. Second, prepare the field. Because आपका जो feedback है वो बीज के समान है. You want it to grow. You want it to be successful. So prepare the field. Preparing the field means raising the person's self-esteem. Because to bring change, you need power. Is it easy to change? Is it easy for me to change? I need power. The power comes from self-esteem. अगर पहले ही मैंने किसी को कह दिया कि तुमने ये ठीक नहीं किया, तो उसको लगेगा अरे I can't do anything anytime. छोड़ ही देना चाहिए. I'm a failure. But if I tell the person, see, you did these tasks so beautifully in the past. This was nice. This was nice. Even this time you did this nice. No, this much you could improve, and I'm sure you can do it. So what will happen? The person says, okay, I am capable. I am able to do a lot. हाँ, ये तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं. इतना change करना. So that will give result and reinforce faith and nurture it with patience. Wait for a while. Have faith in yourself and in your person. This is for feedback. One sentence, you can even write this down in your families, with your colleagues. As we said, you hurt me नहीं बोल सकते ना. तो अगर हमको किसी बात से खराब लगा है, तो a very beautiful and complete way of saying it is, when such and such thing happens, I feel like this because, tell your background also, why you feel that way, and what you would like should happen. With this statement, I must tell you, you can go to any of your seniors also. You can go to the Prime Minister also. And no action will be taken against you. Because you are taking responsibility for yourself and you are only pointing out some suggestions to the others. Yeah? When such and such thing happens, if there is anything in your mind towards any relationship today, go and share it with the person. Use this method and see what results you see. Have you noted it? Is some people noting it? Yes. Okay, you move ahead. Sorry. So what you're saying is putting all the things into practice. See, you're saying when this situation happened, so the situation is different, I am different. I feel so and so. Means I take responsibility for my feelings. Because I even accept myself. I know that such and such thing is my background, so this is how I feel. And what suggestion I am giving you, solution I am giving you in the way that this is what I would like should happen, but I am not forcing it on you. So and last one is do what is in your capacity. But sometimes we also limit our capacity. So should I tell you a small anecdote on this? Do you want to hear? There was a person called George Danzig, a very famous mathematician. जब कॉलेज में थे, यूनिवर्सिटी में थे, तो एक वो रात को बहुत प्रैक्टिस करते थे मैथ्स. सवेरे एक दिन लेट हो गया, क्लास में लेट पहुंचे, तो टीचर प्रोफेसर ऑलरेडी कुछ प्रॉब्लम लिख के रखा था और he thought it was homework, so he just noted it down and went. Actually, the teacher had given a brain teaser, saying he had told the class initially कि ये प्रॉब्लम आज तक बड़े बड़े साइंटिस्ट मैथमेटिशियन कोई भी सॉल्व नहीं करता है, तो ट्राई करना. So that is what he had told, but George had arrived late in class. And after a few days, he solved it and he called up his teacher. Gave it to his teacher. The teacher, after a few hours, called him up and said, "You solved this problem?" So he said, "Yeah, आपने homework दिया था, कर दिया." So he said, "This was not homework, but you solved it." इतने बड़े बड़े साइंटिस्ट ने सॉल्व करता है, he solved it. Why could he solve it? Because he didn't know it was unsolvable. Yes, उसका ability था, but if he also knew कि नहीं solve कर सकते, so let us not undermine our capacity also to give, because our Nature is to give peace, to give love, to give happiness. That's the original nature of the soul. Body needs to accumulate, but soul needs to give, to experience it. And how then should I empower myself? Some people say, कब तक देते रहे, कब तक अंडरस्टैंड करते रहे, दूसरे ने भी तो कुछ करना चाहिए, करना चाहिए, पर कब तक मैं तो करूँ, कब तक करें, कहाँ से मिले, क्या करें? And that source, that unlimited source who can always give us is God. So the last aspect is meditation. Meditation helps me harness the energy of my powerful thoughts. Meditation से हम अपने बिखरे हुए थॉट्स को फोकस करके जो एक्सपीरियंस करना चाहते हैं वो एक्सपीरियंस कर सकते हैं. हम अपने मन को भौतिक चीजों पर लगाकर क्या क्या इन्वेंट कर चुके हैं. अगर हम अपने मन को अपने आप पे फोकस करें तो कितना कुछ कर सकते. So that's meditation. 1, reconnecting with myself, and 2, reconnecting with the supreme energy. क्योंकि जैसे आप जानते हो किसी की अच्छी कंपनी में हम होते हैं तो हम भी enthusiastic, energetic फील करते हैं. तो जितना हम भगवान की कंपनी में रहते हैं, our thoughts are of very high quality. And so in spirituality there is an importance of spiritual knowledge as well as meditation, both. Okay, that gives us food for thought, spiritual knowledge. Now you've heard for 3 hours today, nearly. The whole day, watch how you feel. Next 2-3 days, watch how you feel. But if you keep it up, listening, reading, the first thing in the morning, and meditation, it gives you what to do and gives you the energy of implementing. So the last message, that's the key message of the Brahma Kumaris, is the practice of meditation or Raj Yoga, which is not just a technique but a way of life, is that remember, be aware that I am a soul, be aware that my soul's creator, my father, mother is God, and be in the company of God to empower yourself. And the more we be in His company, the easier it is to just overcome our negativities. Instead of sitting and removing every negativity, we just bring light into our lives, which automatically dispels the darkness. So it's a beautiful process. We didn't go into the depths of meditation because that is another subject in itself. So we invite all of you, wherever you stay in Bombay, there would be a center close by. We have 100 centers in Bombay. So you can take the address and the counter we have, San City. If you'd like to know, you can also visit our website. You could call us up here anytime and take the address. And we have a 7-day course, 1 hour each day, to learn meditation. So each of you can take advantage of that. There's 7 hours of your life to learn Raj Yoga, which you can then practice wherever you are. No moment of your life will then be wasted when you're traveling, when you're anywhere. So that's something the organization also has to offer to you. Thanks a lot. Before you go once again, for 1 minute, we will sit in silence. Yeah? So we'll play a song and we will sit in silence again, thanking our destiny, thanking God for giving us this opportunity. Would anyone like to share something about how you felt about the whole session? Yes?
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. Rather than sharing my thoughts, there's a lot that I want to share, but I just sum it up in the word of thanks, because because I feel that it's very important to thank all of you. On behalf of the admins and teachers of the Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan Vidyalaya Borivali, I take this opportunity to thank the Prajapita Brahma Kumari World Spiritual Organization for allowing us to share this positive environment today. I would also like to thank Sister Shreya and Sister Sneha for enlightening us to manage stress and build positive relationships. It has indeed been an enriching experience, and I'm sure that our today will definitely bring in a better tomorrow. And what a way to start a wonderful weekend. Om Shanti.
Would anyone else like to share something? Manisha? A very good afternoon to all of you. I guess at the end of the session, I can see smiles on your face, and I see that the day was worth. Of course, very often we say that I would like to give time to myself, and every day I will get into meditation or I will think about myself, and more than that, we tell children, every day you think what have you done today, analyze the day, but it is not easy. It's very easy to tell others, but to practice for yourself is very, very difficult. And I guess with this session today, even I have learned that it is important to give time to oneself, to yourself. Though we say we are adults and we are teachers, we do not give time to understand ourselves. And that is what I feel, even if we try every day to give 10-15 minutes to ourselves, looking into ourselves, reflecting on ourselves, life will be much smoother, much healthier, and much, much better. I hope the session was useful for you, and of course it's a thankless job to all the people from Brahma Kumaris, maybe Sister Shreya or Sneha, and of course Mr. Om, who has taken keen interest in organizing this workshop. Once again, thank you, all of you.
Om Shanti. The happy memories to restore. Yeah. As we move ahead, just a small announcement before we start the meditation. We have arranged some prasad for all of you on the ground floor. So as we leave, all of us will accept it, and then we leave. Thank you. We just have a song and meditation, and after that we can Om Shanti.
Thank you.